Oh dear. It ends Spurs 1, Leicester 2. This is my match reaction. I'm trying to be as balanced, as calm, as level headed as possible on my way home from the game. I've had time to really think about the defeat and ultimately calm down from what was a really bad result and a bad performance. So do stay tuned to the end and get involved in the comments below with your thoughts. If you are new to the channel, though, do smash the subscribe button. Aim is to get to 3K by the end of the season. So thank you for continued support. If you like this video, smash the like button. As I said, your thoughts, get involved below. Really frustrating. And a really poor performance. We just looked so leggy, and we just made it so easy for Leicester. I come out of that feeling that we are genuinely awful, and I just don't like to say that. Leicester are such a poor side. That's the reality. I'm all for respected opponents, but fair play Leicester. They got the win today, but they are awful, defensively woeful. Have nothing going forward. Feed off scraps and a poor team. And in that second half, we let them score twice in 2 minutes. We started the game good. We started the half good, and the first half was fine. We were okay. We dominated. Nothing special, but okay, it is what it is. We lead by one. Nice goal from Richarlison. What a cross from Porro, who I thought looked leggy at times, in particular in the first half, but that was a really good assist. But in that second half, it just went so wrong so quickly. I mean, I haven't seen either of the goals back, but that first goal just looked like we were the opposite end, but absolute total calamity, like a clown show defending it. Really poor. I think Kinski goes for it. There must be a deflection in there somewhere because Vardy ends up, with a tap in, simple goal. He's always going to score against Tottenham, very predictable. And their second goal, El Canus, just how much space has he allowed? And we were really poor. And that's 6 defeats in 7 now. The way I look at it is something have to change. We completely capitulated in that second half, and we made it easy for a really poor Leicester side. It's an embarrassing defeat, and I don't like to use these words, but it's embarrassing. And for me, Ange has to go off the back of this. It's the decision that I've come to. I've thought about it, and I want to give the guy time, but I can't keep defending the indefensible. There's no way back from him from this. Our pain has gone on far too long, and we shouldn't be in this situation. He's not very good. He's not good at managing what he's given. And for me, our main problems do lie with the board, with the hierarchy, with the owners, but we are still massively underachieving. And other managers, Iriola with Bournemouth, and other managers cope with injury crisis. Anges doesn't make it easier for himself, and we're not dealing with the injury crisis. He's stubborn and he is inflexible. So, like I said, 6 defeats in 7, 1 win in 11 Premier League matches. We sit 15th in the table with 24 points. We've lost 13 games this year, and we only sit 8 points above the relegation zone. And I laughed off and joked about being in a relegation battle, but if we play like that and we lose to teams like we have recently in Leicester and Everton, then we could be in a relegation battle. We're just lucky that Wolves are awful, Ipswich are struggling, Southampton are abysmal, but we've lost to an abysmal team today. That's the reality, and I'm sorry to any Leicester fans listening, but your side isn't very good, and I think you're going down. But credit to you, Leicester showed more fight in the second half, let's be clear, but we just made it too easy for them to get back in the game. That's the problem I have. But I think Ange is a dead man walking after this, and I really would love to be proven wrong. I want nothing more for him to work. I like the guy, I like his football, but I just can't see it working. And I was listening on the way home in the car to him on BBC 5 Live, his interview with him. And he said, we created lots of chances to win the game. I can't remember us creating many big chances. Okay, we've come close a few times, agonising balls across the box. Porro hits the bar from a deflected free kick. But if you look at XG stats, big chance created, shots on target, it's very even. It's very even, and I can't remember creating big chances. It was all a little luck. He also said that we had a mountain to climb after going behind. We're playing a team that ships goals for fun, doesn't score any goals. It's not a mountain to climb when you go one behind at home. I like him, but I really am starting to think he's out of his depth. A lot of Levy out chants when I was there. That's the loudest I've ever heard from being there inside the stadium. Constant, very loud, and the pressure on Daniel Levy. And there's a banner, wasn't there, saying 24 years, how long ENIC had been here. 16 managers have gone through, 1 trophy. Time for change. And it is, something has to change. That's the reality. I think they're all out their depth. And I know it's so reactionary. That's the thing. This is the problem, that Although I think Ange should go, and I think his problem, the problems, and I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. The problems lie far deeper within this football club. They lie at the top of this club. The foundations are broken, and that's just where it is with me. And it's not going to change. It's an ownership thing. The money creates so much stadium. It's spent in the wrong way. So I'm really frustrated following this, and I don't know where we go from here. So by all means, get your thoughts in the comments below. It's a damaging defeat. To hear more, though, tune into the weekly podcast tomorrow. That's Monday, 7:45 p.m. I'm joined by 4 fabulous guests, as always, all Spurs fans, including the likes of Billy T, as we try to dissect that and look ahead to Elfsberg and our Europa League future. Discuss everything, Ange Postecoglou, transfers, you name it. But for now, though, a massive come you Spurs. Like and subscribe to the channel. Turn the notifications bell on for Spurs England and Premier League content. And a massive come you Spurs.